Alright, so I'm here with my assignment 5 submission. Um, so I'm going to download the most recent one that I have here. Open this up. I have all of this, so let me extract it here. That works. Let's put this over here. We're going to make, actually we're going to close this first. And we're going to make a new Java project, assignment 5 demo, there we go. And we're going to take the code in here and we're going to move it into here, and it's going to be mad about the packages again, so I'm going to do that. It moves it for us, move all the others with it. And then we're also going to need to, or this is a problem I've been having on my end for a bit, I need to add requires java.desktop, I believe. Yeah, that cleans up the errors. So I'm not sure how in depth we want to go into the explanations of all this, since it was pretty long. But I just followed the instructions word for word and looked at the state diagram, and I feel like it was pretty straightforward, just took a little longer. So I'm going to run it quick to show what I did. So if I run this and let it go for a second, what I did was I put all of the files, the test files we were given, into a diff, or into a one file, and then I'm testing them with a diff. So if I just copy this, I'm using an online one that I'm used to just because I wanted to check. Let me read this. Paste it there, find difference. This side is just the test file. I put them all into one. You'll see they're a little out of order though. Let's see. So I believe, yeah. Okay. So the red marks here are just because there's some console logs in the program that aren't in the test logs that we were given. I didn't know whether or not we were supposed to get rid of them or not, so I just kept them. But yeah, those will all show up red. And then these, you can see here that it says text moved from lines. So all three of these are in the other one. They're just in the wrong spot. So like they are here, here, and here. They got moved somehow. I don't know if the test files we were given were in the wrong order. Or maybe the program I used to combine them just didn't work correctly. But they're the exact same because it says it's moved. So they're all the exact same. They're just moved to a different spot. So that means that everything else here, whenever it's not highlighted, it means it's exactly the same. So the rest of the first bunch on here, these which are moved, and then these are all the same, and then these are what was moved to that. So all of the outputs are exactly the same. I can go through quickly just what I did. So in display panel, we had to add I'd add a couple messages, just like the show message stuff, so it could be called from state. Just copy pasting the correct correct string here, and then the actual state. So it's not organized the best. I probably should have done that better, but I just put everything at the end while I was going through it. So most of the stuff is the same. The withdrawal, the withdrawing. I mean, I added the check of if your amount is greater than balance, you have to do the error, and then if it's greater than the withdrawal limit, you also have to do the error. Let's see what else. It's down to the bottom here. Yep. So we had to add all of these, which were just in the diagram, and they all said pretty much exactly what you needed to do for everything, pretty much. All the buttons that you had to override and all the ones that you kept default. And yeah, all of the withdrawing 20s, same thing. Withdrawing 20s here, same kind of thing, with the checking for balance and the limit, but this time you have to check if the mod 20 is not equal to 0, to give you the warning that it's not only 20s. And then what else do we have to add? We had to add the withdrawal limit. We had to add the functions at the bottom here. So can only offer 20. This was just copy pasted from what was given to us. The choose pre-withdraw, which just goes and before you withdraw, like figures out how much money you have in the ATM, and then sets the limit based off of that. What do we got? I mean, this is just the basic. This is the dispense cash function. So it's just like it was described. So you find how you use as many 20s as you can, then get rid of that one because they're gone now. Number of 10s that you can, number of 1s that you can, just in that order. And then there's also the dispatch cash 20s only, which is, I mean, exactly what it says. This is if you can use only 20s, it only uses the 20s. I think that's it, unless we're supposed to go through all of the like paths, but that's all just in all the paths for these are just from the arrows in the diagram, so it's nothing too much. I hope that's sufficient for the tests as well, just doing that diff, but because everything was exactly the same, just a little moved around, and I wasn't sure which tests were moved around. I probably could have checked, but I mean, even still, it said it was the exact same. So I think that is all. Have a good rest of your day.